Hey YouTube, what's going on, homie? Just kidding. Doomer170 here, and I got some new stuff, video game related items that I figured I'd share with you guys today. I'll start with my old stuff and work my way up to the most recent, you know. Alright, first on the list, I picked this up for like $1.50 at a local store here, and I don't know, it was the only game they had there for the Nintendo 64, so I got it. And that's Pokemon Snap for Nintendo 64. Yeah. Ooh, can you feel the excitement? Oh God. Next on the list, it's a game back in 1998. I had, you know, my PlayStation back in '98 came with a demo disc, and on the demo disc was this game, and I loved it so much. It was like just really innovative game. I played it probably 10 times through, and that game is Wild 9 for the PlayStation 1. Complete, everything mint condition, disc is in great shape. Alright, next on the list, a little story behind this one, I guess. My buddy Blake, he gave me a call and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, you know, because out of all my friends, you know, we all like video games and stuff, but I'm the only one that really collects, you know, and I don't know, it's pretty, I guess you could call it my obsession. Anyway, he gave me a call. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Hey, come down here, meet me at my house, man. We'll go to the fucking Goodwill. There's, I saw this old school game there, man. I think you might want it." I was like, "Alright, man, I'll be right there." Got there, went down to the little, what is it? St. Vincent de Paul is actually what it's called. We go in there and there's this like crazy lady in there, and she's like, and they're just like, she had these old Disney like, you know, bedtime story books, and she's all wiping them off. She's like, "Nah, nah," just wiping them off, just crazed, a crazed old lady. And we go in there and he's like, "Right there, there it is," and he points this out. Bam. And that game is Double Dragon for the Sega Master System. I don't own a Sega Master System, so if anybody's got anything up for trade, I doubt it, but we'll see. Seems how I don't have very many subscribers, but we'll do something about that, right? Anyway, so yeah, she was like, $5. She's like, "That's old Sega." She says, "That's old Sega, so I know that that's worth something. I want $5." I said, "Lady, I'll give you 3. She's like, $5. She was like, she wasn't budging. I was like, "Fine." And so I was actually broke, so I was like, I talked to my friend. I was like, "Yo, man, can I have $5?" He's like, "Yeah, here you go, dude." So I paid him back, of course, but anyway. Next on the list, I just got this from a friend. A friend just gave this to me, just laying around his house the other day, and that is, and I'm pretty excited to play this. I don't have my PS2 with me right now. It's in my storage unit with most of my old retro game stuff. And anyway, that's Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Take a blast into the past with incredible Sonic value. See, that's a pretty funny gimmick. Incredible Sonic value. Anyway, 7 games in 1. It also says plus 6 additional Sonic Game Gear titles. So 7 plus 6, 13. 13 games total. Not bad for free. Anyway, okay, so on to the most recent stuff. Back in October, I think, actually, I was at a GameStop and looking around. I said, I gotta get a new PS3 game, you know. I mean, I got a pretty good sized collection of PS3 games, but you know, I was like, I just gotta get something new. And and I found a used copy of this particular game, and it was going for, I think, like $25. And I was getting it, and you know, the lady that was working there came over, and she's like, "Oh, can I help you?" And I said, "No, I think I've got what I want." And I showed her this game. She's like, "Oh, why don't you get the Game of the Year edition for $5 more, brand new sealed? You know, has a whole bunch of extra, it says it right here on the package, included bonus content valued at over $30. So anyway, so the lady talked to me, and you know, good saleswoman, she talked to me to spend the extra $5, and I got Little Big Planet Game of the Year edition. Way cool. Woo! Can you feel the excitement? It's gonna be a slobber knocker tonight, folks. Alright, next on the list, I got this at Walmart. and it was I paid full price for it because I played the first one on the 360 because it was only, the first one was an Xbox 360 exclusive title. Played it over at my buddy's house. Anyway, so I saw this in the store and been reading about it, watching videos, everything. And so I finally got myself a copy of Dead Rising 2. Pretty fun. I played it on, it's kind of hard to, it takes a while to find an online cooperative, what you would call it, friend, you know, somebody to play with. And I finally found one the other day, and I had a blast, you know, plugged in my little headset, and bam, just had a blast. Next on the list, I've actually completed both games on this. This is a 2-in-1 game, and actually I had my girlfriend pick this up for me. Yeah, pretty nice lady. And anyway, so I beat both games on this, and that was the God of War collection. So, big surprise, after completing both of those, just wonderful games. Excellent. I don't know, the first one kind of pissed me off. It was really tedious, you know. It keeps throwing bad guys at you, and some of the puzzles, I don't know, the puzzles weren't too bad, but just the combat, just, I don't know, it's a really particular game. You gotta do things just pretty much the way they want you to. I'm sure there's people are gonna disagree with me, but you know what? I got something for you. Hold on. Oh, it's in my pocket right here. Alright, so after playing those two great games, I could not resist and pick up God of War 3. I'm like halfway through it, right? I'm sure I'm actually over halfway through. I've got every weapon that's available, and almost everything's fully upgraded too, so I've got a feeling I'm closing in on the end here real quick. And then I'm gonna do some gameplay footage of that here soon for you guys, just so you can check it out, you know, see my perspective of the game, you know, maybe throw in a little comment here and there. Who knows? And last on the list, this is pretty cool. I was over at a friend's house with a couple buddies, and my friend's little brother, he was, I never even met him before. He was just sitting in his room. I walked by his room, and he's in there playing some PS3. I'm like, oh, hell yeah! You know, so I went in there, and I was like, what's up, dude? And, you know, we got to talking about games and stuff, and he was like, oh, I have, what I'm about to show you. I'm not, no spoilers. He's like, oh yeah, I got one of these, but I dropped it in the Pacific Ocean. It won't power on or anything. And I was like, oh man, how much do you want for it? He said $10. I said, deal, dude. He's like, I don't think you're gonna get it to work. And I was like, we'll see, dude. And anyway, 10 bucks, boxed and complete. PSP Go. Look at that. Look, Anyway, so I took it home and you know, disassembled it. I found that the battery on these are different, you know, because because they're wired in instead of, you know, the old ones you could just slide out, kind of like a cell phone battery. Anyway, so I disassembled it and rewired the battery, you know, pretty much disconnected it and reconnected it. And so now I got a step further than, you know, so you turn it on. Got a little power light now. And yeah, no display though. So I'm thinking like Luke Morse 1 could probably help me. Or somebody out there. Anybody. I'm open to any and all suggestions. You know, comment or leave a video response or a personal message. I don't give a crap. Just get to me. Let me know. I want to fix this thing. And let's see. I think that's about everything. So I want to give a shout out to my homie Jerry. What's up, Jerry? What? Penis. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a video up here in the next couple days of maybe some footage of God of War 3 or something else. I don't know. Any suggestions? Let me know. Peace! Oh, and hey, if you haven't already done so, subscribe. It's not like it costs you anything. Just do it, man. It's like right up here somewhere. Or maybe over here. Not sure. Anyway, do it! Subscribe! Oh, do it, Bobby. If you know what's good for you, you'll click the subscribe button.